Hello, my friends. As we know, English has been the most popular language in the world.
Yes, sir.
And English grammar is very much required to speak and write correct English.
Yes, sir.
So, as a reference, we are taking one of the best books, Essential Grammar in Use, published by Cambridge University Press U.K. This book is designed for children and elementary students of English to enable them to understand the basic grammar topics. Today I am going to start unit number 13. In this unit I am going to teach you how to use past continuous tense. For example, I was doing in our day-to-day life correctly. So, you should listen and watch this video carefully. Okay, well, let us get started now. Unit number 13. I was doing. Past continuous. Section A. We are going to compare past, that is 4 o'clock, with present 6 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock now. Paul is at home. He is watching TV. At 4 o'clock, he wasn't at home. He was at the sports club. He was swimming in the pool. He wasn't watching TV. 3:30, he started swimming. At 4, he was swimming. At 4:15, he finished swimming. Section B. Was, were plus ing is the past continuous. Some examples of positive sentences. I was doing. I was watching. I was playing. I was swimming. I was living. He was doing. He was watching. He was playing. He was swimming. He was living. She was doing. She was watching. She was playing. She was swimming. She was living. It was doing. It was watching. It was playing. It was swimming. It was living. We were doing. We were watching. We were playing. We were swimming. We were living. You were doing. You were watching. You were playing. You were swimming. You were living. They were doing. They were watching. They were playing. They were swimming. They were living. Some examples of negative sentences. I wasn't doing. I wasn't watching. I wasn't playing. I wasn't swimming. I wasn't living. He wasn't doing. He wasn't watching. He wasn't playing. He wasn't swimming. He wasn't living. She wasn't doing. She wasn't watching. She wasn't playing. She wasn't swimming. She wasn't living. It wasn't doing. It wasn't watching. It wasn't playing. It wasn't swimming. It wasn't living. We weren't doing. We weren't watching. We weren't playing. We weren't swimming. We weren't living. You weren't doing. You weren't watching. You weren't playing. You weren't swimming. You weren't living. They weren't doing. They weren't watching. They weren't playing. They weren't swimming. They weren't living. Now, some examples of question sentences. Was I doing? Was I watching? Was I playing? Was I swimming? Was I living? Was he doing? Was he watching? Was he playing? Was he swimming? Was he living? Was she doing? Was she watching? Was she playing? Was she swimming? Was she living? Was it doing? Was it watching? Was it playing? Was it swimming? Was it living? Were we doing? Were we watching? Were we playing? Were we swimming? Were we living? Were you doing? Were you watching? Were you playing? Were you swimming? Were you living? Were they doing? Were they watching? Were they playing? Were they swimming? Were they living? Now, some more examples. What were you doing at 11:30 yesterday? Were you working? What did he say? I don't know. I wasn't listening. It was raining, so we didn't go out. In 2009, we were living in Canada. Today, she is wearing a skirt, but yesterday, she was wearing trousers. I woke up early yesterday. It was a beautiful morning. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Section C. Am is are plus ing are used in present continuous tense, and was were plus ing are used in past continuous tense. Present versus past. I am working now. I was working at 10:30 last night. Past. It isn't raining now. It wasn't raining when we went out. Past. What are you doing now? What were you doing at 3 o'clock? Past. Now we are going to revise first form, second form and third form of some irregular verbs. For example, say, said, said. See, saw, seen. Sell, sold, sold. Send, sent, sent. Shine, shone, shown. Shoot, shot, shot. Now it's time for exercises. 13.1. Look at the pictures. Where were those people at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon? And what were they doing? Write 2 sentences for each picture. Number 1. Rachel was at home. She was watching TV. Number 2. Jack and Kate were at the cinema. They were watching a film. Number 3. Tom was in his car and Tom was driving. Number 4. Tracy was at the station. She was waiting for a train. Number 5. Mr. and Mrs. Hall were in the park. They were walking. And you? I was in school. I was teaching. 13.2. Sarah did a lot of things yesterday morning. Look at the pictures and complete the sentences. Number 1. At 8:45, she was washing her car. Number 2. At 10:45, she was playing tennis. Number 3. At 8 o'clock, she was reading the newspaper. Number 4. At 12:10, she was cooking. Number 5. At 7:15, she was having breakfast. Number 6. At 9:30, she was cleaning the kitchen. Now, we are going to revise first form, second form and third form of some irregular verbs. For example, show, showed, shown, shut, 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 sing, sang, sung, sit, sat, sat, sleep, slept, slept. 13.3. Complete the questions. Use was, were, ing. Use what, where, why, if necessary. Number 1. You live. Where were you living in 2012? Number 2. What were you doing at 2 o'clock? I was asleep. Number 3. It rained. Was it raining when you got up? No, it was sunny. Number 4. Why Sue was driving so fast? Because she was late. Number 5. Was Tom wearing a suit yesterday? No, a t-shirt and jeans. 13.4. Look at the picture. You saw Joe in the street yesterday afternoon. What was he doing? Write positive or negative sentences. Hi, I'm going shopping. Number 1. Wear a jacket. He wasn't wearing a jacket. Number 2. Carry a bag. He was carrying a bag. Number 3. Go to the dentist. He wasn't going to the dentist. Number 4. Eat an ice cream. He was eating an ice cream. Number 5. Carry an umbrella. He wasn't carrying an umbrella. Number 6. Go home. He wasn't going home. Number 7. Wear a hat. He was wearing a hat. Number 8. Ride a bicycle. He wasn't riding a bicycle. Now, additional exercise number 14. Complete the sentences. Use the past simple or past continuous. Number 1. It was raining when we went out. Number 2. When I arrived at the office, Lisa and Paul were working at their desks. Number 3. I opened the window because it was hot. Number 4. The doorbell rang when Sue was cooking. Number 5. I heard a noise outside, so I looked out of the window. Number 6. Tom was looking out of the window when the accident happened. Number 7. Richard had a book in his hand, but he was not reading it. He was watching TV. Number 8. Catherine bought a magazine, but she didn't read it. She didn't have time. Number 9. I finished my meal. I paid the bill and I left the restaurant. Number 10. I saw Kate this morning. I was walking along the street and she was waiting for the bus. Now, this is the end of unit number 13. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. I appreciate it. Good luck and happy learning. I'll see you in my next video, unit number 14. Till then, bye bye.